The Texans have built a new arsenal of receivers for 2025, but the math doesn't add up. Someone important is going to be cut. A former Chief with 2 rings on his resume could be the first victim of the overhaul in Houston. That's right, there are people with clout in the league who may not make it past training camp in Houston. Stick around until the end and subscribe to the channel because a big name is leaving. I'm talking about Justin Watson, a former Chief, a champion, seasoned, but now completely overshadowed by the young talent that has come in flying. He signed a 2-year contract with the Texans, and it seemed he would be that reliable. Experienced 3rd or 4th target. But that's not what's happening on the field. According to the press closely following the practices, it's another group that's shining. Jaden Higgins and Christian Kirk are the names grabbing attention, dominating the reps and standing out on every route. And when 2 new wide receivers come in and steal all the spotlight in the spring, you know what happens to the veteran, right? Either he performs miracles or he can start packing his bags. That's exactly what Joseph Grisano from House of Houston wrote. According to him, Watson will need a true miracle to remain on the 2025 roster. And look, if we look at it coldly, he's right. Let's look at the numbers. Last season, Watson had only 22 receptions for 289 yards and 2 touchdowns. In 2023, it was a little better. 27 receptions, 460 yards, 3 TDs. Nothing special. Nothing that justifies taking up space from young guys like John Mechie or Xavier Hutchinson, who, by the way, are cheaper, have more time to develop, and let's be honest, more hunger to prove themselves. And as much as Watson brings that locker room presence, playoff experience, and 2 rings, let's be honest, he was a bit player in those Chiefs titles. He was part of it, yes, but he was never a key piece. He was never that receiver that changes the game, that the opponent fears, that the fans shout the name of. And in a roster with C.J. Stroud launching rockets every snap, the standard is high. There's no room for just okay receivers here. The Texans did their homework. They lost Stephon Diggs in free agency, will be without Tank Dell all year due to his knee, and still built a new group with depth, youth, and speed. Higgins, Kirk, Mechie, Hutchinson, all growing together. The offense is in transition, but not backward. The idea is to evolve. And in this new scenario, a veteran who no longer delivers at a high level is on the chopping block. So here's the question. Is it really worth keeping Justin Watson because of a victorious past on another team? Or is it time to turn the page and bet on the talents that truly have a future in Houston? Will the coaching staff have the guts to cut a big name for the sake of meritocracy? And you, Texans fan, hold on to this bombshell. Should Watson stay or is it over? Comment below because this preseason promises more cuts than a Mexican soap opera.